Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. I'm not awake yet. I had to be, though. Just dropped my car off at the shop to get the brakes done, the oil change. Yeah. So, that's getting done now. And now I'm going to enjoy my coffee. So, as y'all know, I have been working on the whale shark. I haven't gotten very far. He has eyes. Yeah, he has a mouth. I finished, excuse me, I finished one of his side fins last night. I know it looks weird, but what I cannot figure out, because the picture is not super clear, is if, oh gosh, camera cooperate with me. Actually, it's just human error here. Does it go on like that? Does it go on like that? I don't know how exactly it gets sewn on. So I did message the creator of this pattern. I messaged her because I don't want to do it wrong. The last thing I want to do is sew it on wrong and then have to rip it out and do it again. That would be an utter pain. And then over the weekend, I made his belly. And his belly, you are supposed to line it up with the white of the mouth and then sew it down the bottom there. So right now I am just making all the little parts, all his fins and his belly and everything, and then I will sew everything on at once because, well, number one, I need to find my little pins to hold it says to secure the belly in place while you're sewing it, because apparently you're using some kind of invisible stitch. I don't know, there's a tutorial on her channel for it, so I don't know, I'll look that up real quick before I do it, but I guess that's the stitch that's being used. Invisible seam stitch. Yeah, I don't know if I'm familiar with that one or not. So there's that. That is the progress on Winston the whale shark. Not as far along as I would like it to be. But I have been so busy trying to get stuff done around here. We're down to just about 3 weeks till we leave. Probably a little less now. So there's that. And then I'm hoping, well, the plan is tonight, after I get my car back and my husband gets off work, we're going to go check out Michael's, because apparently Michael's has clearance going on. I've seen it on a couple of different channels right now. I think it was Creative Grandma. Her and her grandson, they went and did a video at their local Michael's. And there was some clearance stuff. And then Jennifer over at Cinnamon Stitches put out a video today that her Michael's apparently has clearance. So I want to go check that out, because there's a couple of things I'm looking for that I wanted to try that apparently is marked down on clearance now. So we'll see. I've set myself a hard budget, but you know, there's not anything I need. It's more so just that I want, and I want to try some stuff. So some certain yarns that, like I said, apparently are marked down on clearance now. So oh, you're mad because you can't get under my desk? Here, I had a Target bag, and that's gonna be like 2 videos. What's in that Target bag? So those are probably gonna be like weekend extra videos or something like that. He was mad because he couldn't get under my desk to go lay down. Nope, now he just wants to hug the bag. Hi, baby. My sweetheart. But yeah, anyways, so I'm sure you all have seen my post from the weekend. And you've seen it's all over the YouTube streets. Why are you licking me? I guess I'm breakfast. um, so all over the YouTube streets right now, there is talk about what JoAnn.com did on Sunday. Would it have been on Sunday? No. When was the 31st? It would have been Saturday it came out. Saturday, because Sunday was June 1st. So Friday the 30th, all JoAnn locations had to be closed. That was their hard set date that all locations had to be closed across the board. Well, then on the 31st, when you got up and you typed in JoAnn.com, it brought up that little thing that basically said, oh, haha, we're not done yet. Really? Many of us feel lied to. We feel like we were deceived. I know those are some hard words to use according to against a company, but those are just my feelings, and not just my feelings. It's all over the YouTube streets. They've been in bankruptcy multiple times, and this was their third time at the rodeo with bankruptcy, and this one actually closed their doors. Well, they led us all to believe that that's it, no more, we're done. You better run in here and spend all your money and stock up on all our brands because we're not coming back. I was one of those because I love the Big Twist yarn, and not just the regular Big Twist, but just all the different varieties of Big Twist. Not only that, but I stocked up on a lot of their, I think it's Hildy and Joy or Joe or something, their beading supplies. I stocked up on a lot of that. I stocked up on a lot of embroidery and sewing, and to the point where I had to go and get another little dresser up here on my desk to hold it, right? But I bought it because it's brands that I thought were gone for good. Well, lo and behold, now I'm seeing other companies are picking up Big Twists. Really? Whether it's going to be all the Big Twist or it's just going to be the regular, like, basic Big Twist yarns, I don't know. It's all just starting to come to light. But now they're saying that better things are in store. That leaves a really sick feeling in my stomach because they essentially lied to everybody. Yeah, I can honestly say bye-bye, JoAnn. I will never shop with you again, no matter how great the products are that you bring back. I'm just done. I don't live for lies and deceit. I don't. It doesn't sit right with me. They don't. And all those people that are without jobs, really? Just makes you wonder what these companies are thinking. I mean, it's all about what goes into their pocket. They don't care about their consumers, their customers. They don't care. Yeah, they don't. That made it very clear they don't care about us, the customer. They care about what's going into their pockets. That's it. So anyways, I digress. That's my 2 cents on how I feel about this whole saga of JoAnn. So anyways, all right, I'm gonna go, friends. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee, and then I'm hoping to get some more fins made for Winston. If this cat will let me stop petting him, I can get on with my day. He's having me scratch his head right now. But anyways, all right, I'm gonna go, friends. I love you all. God loves you. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you in the next video.